Have you ever wondered why some podcasts hook you from the very first moment, while others fail to capture your attention? The secret lies in the power of storytelling. Storytelling is not just about telling tales, it's about weaving a narrative that resonates with your listeners, immersing them in a world of your creation, and making them feel a part of the journey. Storytelling in podcasts is a potent tool that can make your content more engaging and compelling. It's like adding color to a black and white sketch, making it more vibrant and alive. When done right, it can transport your listeners to another realm, evoking emotions and creating a lasting impact. The beauty of storytelling is that it doesn't just entertain, it educates, motivates, and inspires. It's a powerful way to connect with your audience on a deeper level, to make them laugh, think, and feel. In essence, storytelling is an art that can transform a regular podcast into a captivating experience. So, how can you incorporate storytelling into your podcast? Let's break it down. A compelling story has a clear beginning, middle, and end. Start by setting the stage and introducing your characters. Then, develop the plot and build up to the climax or conflict. Finally, bring it all to a resolution, tying up loose ends and providing a satisfying conclusion. Characters are the heart of any story. They drive the narrative, engage the audience, and provide a human element that listeners can identify with. Conflict, on the other hand, is what makes a story interesting. It introduces tension, challenges, and obstacles that the characters must overcome. This is where your story really comes to life. The resolution is the payoff for your audience. It's the moment when everything comes together, providing a satisfying end to the journey. Remember, a well-told story can evoke emotions and create a deep connection with your listeners. Now that you understand the basics, it's time to look at practical steps to incorporate storytelling into your podcast. Firstly, define your story's purpose. Ask yourself, what message do I want to convey? Your purpose might be to educate, to inspire, or simply to entertain. Regardless, your purpose should act as a compass, guiding your story in a clear direction. Next, outline your story structure. Every compelling story has a beginning, middle, and end. The beginning introduces the characters and sets the stage. The middle develops the plot and builds tension, and the end brings resolution. A well-structured story keeps your listeners hooked from start to finish. Speaking of characters, they're the heart of your story. Develop compelling characters that your audience can relate to or learn from. Whether they're real people or fictional characters, they should be complex and multidimensional, capable of growth and change. Now let's talk about conflict and resolution. Conflict is what drives the story forward. It could be an internal struggle within the character or an external challenge they must overcome. Resolution, on the other hand, is how the conflict is resolved. It's the climax of the story that leaves your audience satisfied yet longing for more. Next, consider your storytelling style. Are you going to narrate the story yourself or have your characters tell it? Will it be a monologue or a dialogue, or perhaps a mix of both? Your unique storytelling style makes your podcast stand out and leaves a lasting impression on your audience. Lastly, but certainly not least, be authentic and passionate. Authenticity breeds connection. If you're passionate about your story and it comes from a place of truth, your listeners will feel it. They'll connect with you on a deeper level, and that's what storytelling is all about. With these steps, you're on your way to creating a podcast that not only entertains, but also connects with your audience on a deeper level. So, what have we learned about using storytelling in podcasts? Quite a lot indeed. We've delved into the power of storytelling, exploring how it can transform your podcast from just another audio file into an immersive, captivating experience. We've learned that the heart of storytelling is all about connecting with listeners on an emotional level, creating a vivid world in their minds and sparking their curiosity. We've also covered the basics of storytelling in podcasts. We've discovered that a good story has a clear structure, with a beginning, middle, and end. It's about painting a picture with words, using descriptive language, and creating characters that your listeners can relate to. Finally, we've given you some practical steps to incorporate storytelling into your podcast. From planning your narrative arc to using sound effects and music to enhance your story, we've provided you with the tools to bring your podcast to life. With storytelling, your podcast can deliver a compelling experience that resonates with your listeners. So, go ahead and start your storytelling journey today. For more podcasting tips, visit simplypodcasting.io.